All right, welcome everybody in Clint, Brakebill, Kale, Steed of Press Pass Sports for what we learned tonight. I'm going to start with 3 wows. Wow, wow, wow. The regular season is in the books, and we left no drama on the table in week number 11. Kel, walk us through Thursday, Friday, what the whirlwind that Amarillo High went through, and just break down that story the best that you can.
Was this, real quick, was this not the wildest week 11?
In my time here, yes, absolutely.
We saw something unprecedented tonight, people. I want you to know that. 1988, Odessa Permian, Midland High went to a filling station, and they flipped.
Yes.
We saw a coin flip 37 years later.
Yeah.
At Plainview, Texas.
The coin flip heard round world tonight. Yeah.
Heard around the state of Texas.
Anyways, yeah.
For sure. Let's backtrack. Let's timeline this thing. Thursday night, we start hearing about a rumbling at Amarillo High. Friday, it starts coming out that there's rumblings of an ineligible player. UIL, there's clerical errors.
Yep.
If you want to say that word. We're not going to go too deep into this, but
sure.
Here's what we could say. There was something that happened with some residency paperwork, whatever you want to call it. So there was an eligible player. UIL did not clear the waiver. So this player was ineligible. So Amarillo High gets hit with the six games they had to forfeit throughout the season. That left them with 1 district win. That left them at 1-8.
Yeah.
They were 7-2. That left them at 1-4 in district. They were 4-1.
Yep.
So instead of playing for a 2 seed against Tascosa like they were supposed to, they were fighting for their life.
They needed 4 things to break their way. Caprock needed to lose. That happened on Thursday.
Check.
Because Caprock would have been in and everybody else would have been eliminated.
Right.
They also needed to win against Tascosa.
Check.
They needed Lubbock High.
Lubbock High. Think about that.
Your season is on the line, needing Lubbock High to win. They do that. Lubbock Coronado had the ball late in that game with a chance to tie it. Interception seals it.
How about, by the way, Lubbock High running a Statue of Liberty play? Did you hear about this?
I did not.
For the lead. They ran on the goal line, ran the old Boise State play.
So there you go. You needed another thing to break your way. It did. And then the final straw was they needed to win a 3-way coin flip.
They do. They go to Plainview. Lance Launer's got a great video I'm about to show you. They go to Plainview. There's the ADs. There's all the head coaches. There's Rowdy Freeman. There's the Lubbock High coach. And there's Chad Dunham. And guess what, folks? They flip. How do you explain this? So explain this to us.
So the way that it works is, say Rick is behind the camera over there. You and I, we all have a coin. We flip. You and I are both heads and he's tails. He's in because he's got the only one that's unique. The tying coins are out. The unique coin is in. And Chad Dunham got the unique coin to claim the 4 seed in that district.
And when you watch this video, did you see the sigh of relief?
Just, man.
You can't imagine.
We're saying what we went through the past 48 hours. Yeah. What he's gone through is incredible. And to have that moment, he got his moment.
The flow of emotions that Chad Dunham has gone through, and I'm a Chad Dunham guy. I don't care what you say. You know, if you want to say, I've seen the comments. We've seen the comments. I don't care what you have to say. This guy cares about kids. He cares about human beings. He's a great friend of mine. He's a great friend of yours.
Yep.
This guy's a human being at the end of the day, and he deserves. These kids for Amarillo High did nothing wrong. The kids did nothing wrong. These seniors deserve it.
Yep.
These kids deserve it. They were the best team for this playoff spot.
Yep.
And they got in.
They were. There was 4 teams up for it. Caprock, Lubbock High, Coronado, Amarillo High. Amarillo High had beaten all 3 of those teams. They got some games taken away from them because of the forfeit, but they handled everybody else. They were the most deserving to get in, and it broke their way.
It did. Amarillo, so now we look at District 2-5A Division 1. Let's break it down real fast for you. Abilene High's the 1.
No losses in district.
Tascosa really had nothing to play for tonight, and they looked like it.
It kind of showed.
They kind of showed. So they're the 2. Monterey sneaks up. They were going to play for 4. Jason Sims' team moves to 3, and Amarillo High will be the 4. They'll have to travel to El Paso.
So the 4 playoff teams that were going to be there to begin with are there. They just got reshuffled.
Do you think now they care that they have to travel to El Paso, Amarillo?
They do not. That was the talk on Wednesdays. Man, we may have to go to El Paso. Now they've never been more excited.
Let's get on the bus
for a trip to El Paso. That's not the only big game that happened on Friday night. You also got to see a good one at one of our traditional powerhouses, the Canadian Wildcats. They finished things off strong.
Yeah, the tradition continues with that mystique in Canadian, and it's always such a great setting. Great setting tonight. Lee Baker and I were there, and the Canadian came out strong, forced the turnovers. They 5 turnovers tonight. They went to the air, man. They really got away from the run game with Sladen Dickinson early, kind of hit him in the flats. Weston Mitchell had one of his best games. That kid's growing before our eyes. And they got up 28-7. Childress, give them credit. They made a run in the late stages of the game, but Canadian was in control. I mean, when you were getting 3 interceptions and fumbles the way they were getting that defense was hawking, and they look good. Now they go to the playoffs at 9-1. They'll get Muleshoe right off the bat.
Same opening round game we saw, same time and same play. Well, I guess they might have been,
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But now you look at this region with Idalou and Wall, and gosh, it's stacked, man.
It is.
And Childress still have something to say about it.
Yeah, they have a tough road to go, but they are still a team that no one wants to necessarily see.
No, you don't want to see them, especially with that coaching staff.
Playoffs. It was a storybook for Amarillo High, storybook ending for Canadian. It was not for the Dalhart Wolves, but we still have a lot to see. There's still a lot of games to be played, I should say, for the Golden Wolves, even though tonight didn't go their way.
We feel let down. Right? A lot of us feel let down. We all thought Dalhart would win this game, but they played Shallowater.
They did.
I mean, they played a traditional power, a team that goes to the quarterfinals yearly. This is a team that's been there, done that. This Cooper Martin at running back. I mean, it's quarterback. Excuse me. Rick had some great video of him today. You see what this kid could do. Hunter Trussler is great too, but this was a great quarterback matchup. They'll be fun. They're the 2 seeds. So Shallowater 1. Dalhart 2, Bushland 3, River Road 4. But you look at Dalhart, they're gonna be fine. They lost their winning streak, but now a little pressure I feel is off them. Because everybody was like us. We're starting to put them like, oh man, is this a team? You know, I think the pressure is gone from them, and they'll be fine. Joey Reed's gonna have them ready to go in the playoffs.
And you know, something that got overshadowed a little bit because of how much talk became of Amarillo High the past 48 hours is Palo Duro did something they haven't done in a long time, and they ended with a big exclamation point.
Who you with?
PD.
Boy, speed kills, turnovers kill, and they had the turnovers working. They were forcing turnovers on Abilene Cooper. This game wasn't close in the second half. 21-14.5, they broke this thing wide open, and then the celebration was on. The first district title since 2004 for those Dons. What a job. I want to let you talk for a minute. I talk too much. Eric Mims does on the north side, where he took this program 5 years ago to where it is today.
And left one of the best powerhouses in Texas to come back to his high school alma mater of Palo Duro, and this team wasn't necessarily in shambles, but he took over a team that wasn't winning district titles, that wasn't going undefeated in district, that wasn't hosting playoff games, and you talk about check. They have done all of those things, and Palo Duro now gets to host a playoff game, and I've said that for a while because I was in my opening press conference interview with him. He said, I want to host a playoff game. I want to get us to district titles. He's done all of those things, and he said that in his interview after the game, this is the reason I came back, because I wanted to accomplish this in my hometown, and he did.
I think he also promised his kids, now I have to ask him, but I think he promised his kids if they win a playoff game, he's cutting his hair.
Okay.
Yes, I think so, because remember how his hair looked at the first, and now where he's growing it out. So I think they have to win, but they're hosting. They'll be hosting, I think, Thursday. Don't quote me. I think Thursday, though, they're hosting. Awesome night, though, for the Dons. Congratulations. Boy, this is going to be a dangerous team in 5A Division II.
We had one undefeated 11-man team this year.
We did. West Texas High. Congrats to Jeff Smith. 1989. How old were you in 1989?
I wasn't born.
I was 11. That's the last time the West Texas High Comanches went undefeated. Congrats to them. Wow, that region, too. Panhandle, Stanford, new to home. I mean, it's just loaded. Also, congrats to Perryton. They beat Borger tonight. They get in as a 4 seed. Friona is a 3 seed. And the night they induct the field to Oklahoma Sooner great, Clarendon graduate, and Oakland Raider running back Kenny King in Clarendon, the Clarendon Broncos beat Kewanna. They were 0-8 to start the year. They win back-to-back games to end the year, and they are in the playoffs.
Since we have a Bovina grad right here as well, that's running the camera for us. Shout out to Bovina.
Yeah, 30-0. They beat Vega. They get the 4 seed. Congrats to Rick and the boys. The Mustangs, baby, they're in. So they are a 4 seed in D2. Congrats to them.
You have anything to write in the morning? Or are you gonna
I don't think I'm going to bed, man. and by the time you watch this, I'll still be awake and writing stuff.
These
and you'll
playoff previews.
While you're at game day and love
game day, Texas Tech. That's going to be a lot of fun as well. We have the playoffs to look forward to. Can't believe it. The regular season is in the books, and we ended on a dandy of a Week 11. That's what we learned tonight.